time for the best man speech.
Okay. I'm glad you remember this now.
So anyway, my name's Johnny and I'm Alex's best man. And this is an opportunity for me to finally get revenge on him as he gave the best man speech at my wedding 22 years ago in San Sebastian. Luckily for me, the ordeal of being the best man isn't quite as bad as it was for Alex, because I gave Alex 2 hours notice. And he had to deliver his speech in both English and Spanish, bilingual, so...
It was very good.
So, luckily I've had more time to prepare, dig out a few stories and old photos, because the main thing is, when I first met Alex in the 1980s, I was a bit concerned about his cross-dressing tendencies. As you can see in the first picture, David Kidd, this is...
He's beautiful!
The concern was that Alex made his cross-dressing tendencies so public. I mean, most men wait for their stag night for this, but the truth is, Alex has always preferred a dress. And a bikini. Come to front. No, I was worried that Rowena might have had some competition today, but given the formal nature of the occasion, I'm pleased to see that Alex, that you've decided to copy my outfit rather than Rowena's. The preparation time I've had doesn't make it much less nerve-wracking, but if there's one person feeling nervous, apprehensive and queasy about what lies ahead, then it's probably because you've married Alex Leith. To get to this point of finding true love, Alex appears to have had a round-the-world trip. He's lived in Lewis and Italy twice, and Barcelona twice, Cuba, Stoke Newington, Lewis again, and finally Hove, where Alex and Rowena met last year on the 25th of September. In the Heart and Hand, which is a pub, following a brief exchange on OkCupid. Spending time in Kingston with his mother Mavis, and since Alex's father George died last year, Alex often stays in Kingston at weekends to spend time with Mavis. George sadly never met Rowena, but I know they would have got on really well together had he been with us today. Alex is also a born romantic. He definitely knows when he's fallen in love, and he's always shown characteristics of, well, the romantic hero. Rejecting established behaviours, becoming an irrepressible, sometimes wild law unto himself. So it's taken quite a woman to tame the mighty Alex. In fact, literary critic Northrop Frye that the romantic hero is often placed outside the structure of civilization, and therefore represents the force of physical nature, amoral or ruthless, yet with a sense of power and often leadership that society has impoverished itself by rejecting. So as we can see, Alex as romantic wild man. This of course was most of the 1990s Alex spent dressed as Rapa Nui, marauding. Anyway, Rowena's a wonderfully calm fall for Alex's wild romantic tendencies that manifest itself in the fact that since they've been together there have been no arguments. Or there hadn't been until last week when Rowena proudly told me they'd had their first argument over whose round of drinks it was. So not only is Rowena tolerant and beautiful, she's intelligent, funny, and also great at preparing haggis. And I was honoured to be invited to Rowena's traditional Burns night supper in January. Indeed, I think I was the first to sample a wonderful tempura of deep-fried Mars bar. Her only flaw, it seems, is questionable taste in men. Anyway, there's only one story that really encompasses the true nature of Alex Leith. His refusal to abide by societal norms, his close relationship with his mother, the essential romantic disposition and love of women's clothing. And this happened in the Christmas 1990. Alex had returned home to Kingston from Barcelona and was staying, of course, at home with Mavis. Alex was due to go up to London in the evening and was drawn to a New Year's Eve party where an ex-girlfriend with whom he was maybe still in love, she was going to. 4 p.m. on New Year's Eve, Alex shouts down the stairs, "Mum, I can't find any pants. Where are they?" "Sorry, son, they're all in the wash." "Have you got no clean ones up there at all?" "No, and I've got to get the train in 10 minutes. "Okay, son, don't worry, just wear a pair of mine." "Just get a pair from the airing cupboard, but just not the frilly ones." So Alex goes to London on New Year's Eve wearing Mavis's knickers, unbound by a conventional sense of gender and wearing his mum's pants. Of course, one thing led to another, and in the morning, after spending some of the night with some girl or other, he quickly dresses and returns to Lewes by train. A couple of days later, before returning to Spain, Mavis confides in her son, "Alex, thanks for bringing the knickers back, but that pair weren't mine." Now, we'll leave that story as it is, but some of you have commented on the speed of the decision to get married. Indeed, when Alex met Rowena last September, the world was a very different place.
Yes.
And since the world seems to have been turned upside down in 10 short months, I mean, Alex getting married, finally. Last September, David Cameron was still the Prime Minister. Newcastle was still in the Premiership. David Bowie, Terry Wogan and Ronnie Corbett were all still with us. And however much we may like Jeremy Corbyn, I think we all know that Alex and Rowena will still be together long after he's gone. So, we can't ask Rowena what took you so long. What we can do, though, is congratulate them both on the strength of their commitment to each other and the romantic decisiveness to know when you found the right person. Of course, all of this is tinged with a bit of sadness. I used to be able to call Alex up on a Monday night and invite him for a quick pint or three. Recently, when I phoned whoever, it's, sorry, I'm at the gym with Rowena. You know, no alcohol during the week, Monday to Friday, quinoa salad every evening. But I'm happy to report that this pre-nuptial health regime, which has, of course, left them both looking wonderfully lean and youthful. Luckily, since our health kick, this seems to be over, and I hope pretty soon we can get back to normal. Finally, to conclude, it was Nietzsche who once said, "It's not lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages." That's why, as Alex's best man, I've decided to give up my own flat and hove and move in with a happy couple. So that's the end of the speech. Just a toast to Alex and Rowena. Cheers.